Welcome back, Hordlings, to more Tex Murphy. Alright, so I don't even want to get started on the shit I've been through with this game. Getting it recorded, trying to fix the little nuances and errors that I've been having as far as it not recording. When I read certain letters or use the video phone, I've gone so far to repurchase this game off GOG.com. Because I'll admit, the first version that I was playing in the first 4 videos wasn't exactly a purchased version. But anyways, I own the game, so fuck you. I shouldn't have to buy it again. And the DVD and the CD-ROM version that come with the game, impossible to get working correctly. Compatibility mode fails under Windows 7. Windows XP virtual machine fails. I don't have a Windows 95 CD to create a virtual machine for that, and I didn't really feel like going to get an ISO of it and fucking doing that shit either. Probably still wouldn't have worked. The Windows 7 VM virtualization machine is more intended for you to use other programs that aren't 3D related, and this actually does use some kind of 3D rendering, direct draw, direct 3D engine, so was running into all kinds of direct draw initialization failures trying to VMware it. So VMware failed, the XP virtual machine failed, copying the entire DVD directly to the C drive and running it right from the root directory failed. So really this is the best I can get it to go. And I actually had a nice working version off GOG. I don't know how I got it, but I had it. And it pretty much looked the same as this. The only difference I noticed is I've paid for it now, again. And the preferences are now 800 by 600. It looks the same to me. But apparently we're in 800 by 600. Before, we were running 640 by 480. So, and there's a letterbox option as well. The audio, this shit really doesn't matter. VR renderer, supposedly running it as software makes a difference. I don't know. Look at that. Crashed the shit out of it. Alright, so here we are again. I pretty much just figured out what fucked it up. Which means I just basically wiped my ass with $10. Now I don't even have 800 by 600. Basically, if you go to advanced and you change this to software or animated textures, one of the two options, that bangs it out. Oh, apparently so does that. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and let it roll so you can see the kind of shit I've been going through. It says the copy's already running, which it's not, but the executable is stuck in the processes, so you have to go to Task Manager and the Extra Overseer process. Run it again. The error code, now I'm getting the, see how the screen is in a block? That's because of the window size. Crashes it again, so I have to go back into this motherfucker. And the reason I'm showing you this is so you understand my frustration. You should honor the fact that I go through hell to record some of these fucking games. Alright, so we're back here to normal. We're going to play the game as is, and tough shit besides that. So, back to the game. We're looking for this last brick, which I was having a hell of a time finding in the last video. And lo and behold, it's because I completely, like a moron, left this puzzle unattended.
3 interlocking cogwheels are fixed to the walls. Mysterious.
Real mysterious. Lock and load, baby. And there is the last brick. So we're just going to have to make the best of with what we got, folks. That's really what it comes down to.
Well, I'm pretty sure I've got all the bricks I need. This thing has 8 rows on each side. Maybe if I insert the bricks so there's only one in each horizontal, vertical, and diagonal row, I might be able to solve this thing. The holes in the wall were the same size as the bricks I'd found with the Anasazi drawings on them. It seemed likely that I'd have to insert the bricks into the correct openings. Then I assumed something really cool would happen.
Something really cool.
Something big just moved around here.
That's what she said. Alright, let's continue on. Finally. The error code does not indicate an error. You can fix this by turning off the MIDI music on the game. I'm not going to do that. I'd rather just click OK and keep the music on when the music's supposed to be playing. I don't even know if it's supposed to be playing or when it's supposed to be playing at all, but I know that that error code does not bother me enough to turn it off.
Leather strips. This must have been the local jerky hut.
We like jerky. I think the important part is that we're getting the cutscenes, the FMV with the dialogue and the characters. If all we're missing is me reading letters and the video
More
phone.
Structures over there. Looks as though a natural bridge
I'm okay with
spanned
that.
this at one time, but it's long gone. I guess I need to find another way across, but how?
Make a ladder. Duh. That looks safe. I wouldn't do that shit. Come on, Tex, you clumsy.
Oops.
Got some shades. Some nerd tape on them.
The Colonel told me this book was for idiots, but I found these words of wisdom to be both inspiring and instructive. I'm willing to bet this project of Linsky's figures prominently into the case, not to mention whoever this Overlord character is. One thin dime. What I could use right now is a lucky penny, but this'll just have to do.
All kinds of shit lying around here. We will extract the spring from the watch. And we have a dime and a spring. Obviously, the dime is meant to be used as a tool.
I'll have to try something else first.
Well, we need to connect the wire. And then maybe use some tape. And there we go.
As I entered Clark's lab, something caught my eye.
What was it?
It was blood. It was all over the floor. Probably walked into the middle of a murder scene, and the question was, where was Bosworth Clark? If this is Bosworth Clark's blood, I doubt I'll find him, alive at any rate. But maybe I can at least find out what happened to him. Looks like I have to press these buttons in a certain sequence to open the storage cabinet. Each button has a unique tone. Maybe there's a reference to the sequence somewhere in here.
It's like a game of sorry.
I've always enjoyed working with models, but I prefer the kind with two legs.
Good call, Tex. Good call.
Clark's taste in posters is banal at best. Looks like an authentic smoke alarm, but I've been wrong before. Clark must really have a thing for satellites.
Another pass card reader.
This chair seems out of place. This chair seems out of place. I'll never figure out how to get this thing working. I've had a hard enough time operating anything more high-tech than a coffee maker. Well, this smoke alarm wasn't designed to detect smoke. With any luck, the little camera inside detected something even more interesting.
Nice. It's got a video disc. Look at this Poindexter.
Bosworth?
Oh, yes, yes.
Bosworth Clark.
Yes. What is this?
We're going to play a little game.
Oh, no.
1 in 6 chances. Lucky boy. One more time.
No, don't.
Damn, that's kind of a fucked up thing to do. I like it. Do do boo do boo do boo. Boo do boo do boo do boo. So basically that's the sequence that we need to know on the sorry machine. Boo do boo do boo boo do. Motherfucker. Boo do boo do boo do do. Boo do 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 shooby doo boo. Bullshit, it doesn't match, bitch. Matches like a glove.
Pass card G. Bosworth Clark obviously didn't want to lose this.
Checkmate, bitch.
Piece of paper with a single word written on it and held to the side of the console with a magnet. Question is this the unpronounceable name of some Anasazi god, or something even less obvious?
Got me, Tex.
Question is this the unpronounceable name of... Question is...
Checkmate. Duh. The fuck?
Pass card reader's hooked up. Now I'll need to scan the pass card. Well, that won't work. Wrong pass card. I'll bet I can find the password somewhere in here.
Check, baby, 1, 2. Whoa. Cool. All right.
Appears to be a pass card reader. Probably need to use it to get computer access.
No shit.
That's the way back out.
So,
Hey, girl.
how is your investigation progressing?
I found out some things that might interest you.
I thought you might. You seem a resourceful and persistent fellow. Carl Linsky and John Klaus together. This is extremely interesting. Do you mind if I have this photo examined? I'd like to find out exactly when and where it was taken. I'll let you know if I find anything out, okay?
Interesting. Keeping my photograph.
Klaus is a scary man. He has a lot of pull in the law and order party. I think he'd run for office if he could, but he doesn't have the image for it. Instead, he sits behind the curtain and pulls the strings. Haven't heard of him. Can't help you there.
Well, can you help me down here, little lady? Let's head back to the office. So I'm going to use the video phone again, and it might not record. But there's not much to see. It's just a green screen.
What topic would you like us to research? A search for information on John Klaus has been initiated. What other topic would you like us to research? A search for information on Bosworth Clark has been initiated. What other topic would you like us to research? A search for information on Val Davis has been initiated. What other topic would you like us to research? Thank you for using the American Information Database. Goodbye.
And then we use the fax machine, of course. Bosworth Clark started a swing band, the Consultants of Swing, in 2022. Released 3 platinum-selling albums. Married Harriet Wagner. 5 children. Currently on assignment, whereabouts unknown. Val Davis, divorced 2023, appointed department head 2031, died October 26, 2037 in a speeder crash. John Klaus, appointed head surgeon in 2015, accepted position as head surgeon at San Francisco General in 2033, retired 2036, member of Knights of Columbus, grandmaster chess player, current address unavailable. Well, ain't that some shit? Let's go back to Wanda's office and check her progress with the photo.
I thought I'd stop by and see whether you'd finished your examination of that photograph of Linsky.
We did, but we only found one thing of any interest. Both Klaus and Linsky were wearing ID badges with the STG logo on them. Does that mean anything to you?
No, not yet. You got a couple of minutes, I'd like to ask you a few more questions.
Sure.
What the fuck is STG?
I've heard only one reference to STG. It was in a letter sent to me anonymously about a month ago.
Okay. Anything else?
The letter was sent by someone calling him or herself the Poisoned Pawn. I would have figured it was written by some psychopath, but there was enough verifiable information to make me take it seriously. The letter said that there was a project called STG, which was in the process of being swallowed up by Law and Order. The letter advised us to check out John Klaus, STG, and Law and Order's connection to it.
Poison Pawn.
I have no idea who it is. We examined the letter for clues to the author's identity, but came up dry. He or she did say that we could contact them through someone named Jorge Valdez.
Jorge. My name is Jorge.
There are a handful of Jorge Valdezes in the area, and I'm sure there are some that aren't listed. I've checked out the ones I could find, but none of them appeared to be the one I was looking for.
Jorge. I need to ask you about your services.
I don't have any information on that.
Well then, never mind. Alright, so Jorge Valdez. It's interesting. Let's go back and check the database on Jorge. Error code does not indicate error. It simply means error, even though there's not an error. And that's kind of an oxymoron.
What topic would you like us to research? A search for information on Jorge Valdez has been initiated. What other topic would you like us to research? A search for information on Poisoned Pawn has been initiated. What other topic would you like us to research? A search for information on Wanda Peck's letter has been initiated. What other topic would you like us to research?
Linsky Klaus's photo.
A search for information on John Klaus has been initiated. What other topic would you like us to research?
STGs.
A search for information on STG Corporation has been initiated. What other topic would you like us to research? Thank you for using the American Information
All right, and we will
Database.
pick up our
Goodbye.
faxes.
You have a fax.
You have a fax. All right, Jorge Valdez, 23 matches found in New San Fran metropolitan area. Additional information is required. That's fucking not helpful. STG, 11 matches found worldwide. Located in California, Security Technologies Group, a subsidiary of Gideon Enterprises. Established 10 months ago, disbanded last month, no other details. John Klaus graduated Ohio State, appointed head surgeon, accepted position as head surgeon, grandmaster chess player. Yeah, we fucking know. And the photo we already looked at. Yada, 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 yada. Gideon Enterprises. Back to Wanda.
So, how is your investigation progressing?
I found out some things that might interest you.
I thought you might. You seem a resourceful and persistent fellow.
Deja fucking vu.
Gideon Enterprises had a little shake-up recently. The chairman of the board, Frank Shimming, pulled a coup on Jason Gideon, who's now practically out of a job. It was all legal, but underhanded. Gideon helped us design some of our most valuable and top-secret surveillance equipment. We even invited him to join our organization, but he said that he was too old for the cloak and dagger business.
You're never too old for the cloak and dagger business, baby.
Rumors have circulated that Shimming is connected to the Law and Order Party. If that's the case, we're gonna have a hard time doing anything to stop them. Gideon Enterprises has more money and power than it knows what to do with. They would make an imposing enemy.
Back to the office. So fax already waiting. Frank Shimmern's direct line number. Okay. 015-4483. Hot damn.
Yes.
All right, I guess this must be Frank Shimming.
Mr. Shimming, my name's Murphy. I'd like to ask you a few questions about STG.
Is this an official investigation?
If you're a nice guy and play ball with me, I think we can keep this thing off the record.
I believe it's within my rights to ask for whom you work.
I don't work for anybody. I'm working with Wanda Peck.
So, you're with Capricorn. I thought you people had gotten tired of pestering me.
We know you're a very busy man. A few quick questions and I'll let you get back to ruling the world.
What is it you want this time?
Oh, we got a laundry list, baby.
No one by the name of Carl Linsky has ever been on Gideon Enterprises' pay. Mr. Gideon founded this corporation and brought it to prominence. And he did this despite mediocre business skills, which have diminished along with his general mental state over the past several years. He became obsessed with pet projects and was leading the company in a counterproductive direction. And for that reason, the board of directors saw fit to limit his authority in business matters.
So what does Mr. Gideon think about all of this?
Why don't you ask him yourself? I'm sure he'd appreciate a visit from someone other than nurses and wheelchair repairmen. I'll let you know where to find him. Professionally, I strive to do what the board of directors pays me to do. Run this corporation as effectively and profitably as possible. My personal life is none of your business. We are the world's foremost innovator and implementer of security surveillance systems. We are also the parent company for dozens of smaller firms, ranging from computer chip makers to research facilities. I don't know who that is. Totally unfamiliar. I have nothing of any importance to say about that. I know John Klaus, but only socially. I'll have to take your word that the other man is Carl Linsky. I've never seen him before in my life. We have many small subsidiary companies. If I remember correctly, STG was research-based and probably more of a write-off than anything. I know it is no longer in existence and was unimportant, to say the least. Now, this questioning is getting tiresome. Get to the point if you have one. I respect the work Capricorn does, which is the only reason I'm talking to you now. To my knowledge, Gideon Enterprises has done nothing to warrant a Capricorn investigation. My political beliefs are my own, and I make a point of not allowing them to interfere at any time with my business dealings. I haven't heard of it. Ms. Morgan was a top engineering consultant for Gideon Enterprises for many years. She left and started her own company several years ago and was doing quite well last time I heard. North Hill Clinic's security system was installed by our corporation. That is the extent of my dealings with the clinic. Chess was and is a common motif in Gideon Enterprises, owing to Mr. Gideon's avid interest in the game. I have no interest in it myself.
Then you are a gay Bob.
Totally unfamiliar. I don't know who that is.
Well, you should. She's fucking hot.
I have no opinion of you whatsoever, Mr.
You should. I'm hot too, bitch.
The name is completely foreign to me. Now, this questioning is getting tiresome. Get to the point if you have one.
I don't. I've learned all I think. Case rest, Your Honor. I just hung up on that old fucker. And that ends this video, folks. Stay tuned for more Tex Murphy and the Overseer Conquest.